Anatomy Coloring Book by Wynn Caput and Lawrence M. Elson. The Anatomy Coloring Book. Yay! And currently we are on plate 4, Organization of the Body, Tissues, Epithelium. And let me rip this out of here. Okay, come on. Seriously? Paper, come on. Okay. Success, I guess? A little ripped, but oh well. Organization of the body, tissues, epithelium. And I'll go ahead and color that in this light pink color. Tissues, epithelium, lining epithelium, and I'll go ahead and color that in blue. And simple, one layer. That will be colored in red. So for squamous, I'll color in blue. Squamous, A, will be in blue. And in this petal pink, I will color the cuboidal. Cuboidal, B. The columnar, I will color in this green color. Columnar, and that's labeled C. And I will color in this purple color, pseudostratified columnar with cilia and goblet cells. D. So that's pseudostratified columnar with cilia and goblet cells. Pseudostratified columnar with cilia and goblet cells. I like that term, pseudostratified. But simple squamous epithelium lines all blood and lymphatic vessels, including the heart, air cells of the lung, and certain tubules of the kidney. Filtration or diffusion occurs rapidly across this thin epithelial sheet. Cuboidal and columnar cells, line glands, and the digestive tract are involved in secretion/absorption. Pseudostratified columnar tissues lines the respiratory tract. Its glands secrete mucus, and the cilia stroke the pollutant latent mucus to the pharynx. So right now I am coloring the squamous in that blue color, and what's labeled up there is free surface, base membrane, and supportive connective tissue. The supportive connective tissue I'll color in towards the end of the video, but right now we're just focusing on the free surface, which I'm coloring in blue, which is the squamous. Also the basement membrane I will color later on as well. Right now I'm coloring in the cuboidal in that pink color. So this layer is the cuboidal. And remember that they line glands and the digestive tract and are involved in secretion and absorption. That pretty cuboidal layer. So now we're going to color in the columnar in that green color. And just like cuboidal, these cells line glands and the digestive tract and are involved in secretion/absorption. So cuboidal and columnar are friends. Okay, that pseudostratified columnar with cilia and goblet cells, we're going to go ahead and color the pseudostratified columnar in that purple color. And remember, pseudostratified columnar tissue lines the respiratory tract. Its glands secrete mucus, and the cilia stroke the pollutant-laden mucus to the pharynx. And now we're on stratified, which are several layers. You can kind of see the difference once everything's colored in, that they do grow layers or increase in layers. And I'm coloring that in red, just like the simple one layer, just as a title. And this is squamous, labeled A1, so it's just like the squamous before, but because it has increased in layers, we're coloring it just another shade of blue. And the columnar This is labeled C1, just like before, except this columnar consists of more layers than the one before. Emphasis on stratified several layers. And we're going to color the transitional distended E in orange. So transitional distended. And contracted, we will color E1. Stratified squamous epithelium lines the skin, oral cavity, much of the pharynx, esophagus, vagina, and anal canal. It protects against wear and tear. Stratified columnar is seen in the reproductive tract. Transitional epithelium is seen in the urinary bladder, ureters, and kidney. It is capable of distension and contraction in response to changing volumes of urine. So right now we're coloring in the contracted layers. Yeah, in pink. And then transitional distended, that is being colored in orange. E. Columnar C1, we're going to color in this green color, which is a different shade of green compared to the columnar in the other illustration above that was colored in a darker green. And remember, this one consists of more layers, so to differentiate, I changed shades of green. And squamous A1. This one consists of more layers, and I'm coloring in this bluish color, which is a different shade of the squamous above. So difference in color because to show the difference in layers. All right. Colored in that squamous. And right now I am coloring in the basement. Oh, actually, no. I'm coloring the supportive connective tissue in like this moss green color, just to show that layer there. And that is located on each of these illustrations. So it was on that squamous, now it's on this cuboidal, and I'm coloring it in. And here I'm doing it on this columnar. And also on the pseudo-stratified columnar with cilia and goblet cells. I am coloring in the connective tissue, the supporting connective tissue. And I'll be doing it all over here as well on this squamous, this multi-layered squamous. And on this multi-layered columnar as well, coloring in that supportive connective tissue. And on the transitional distant and the contracted. And I wanted to go ahead and color in the basement membrane, just so you can see that as well. And then I just wanted to color in those little circles there, fill in those spots. And I'll do that down here as well. On the squamous and the columnar. Got to get that contracted, get those little spots in there. And transitional distant. All right. Now we're on the glandular epithelium. I'll color that in this navy blue color. And again, that's glandular epithelium. And the exocrine gland, I'll color in this light blue. Exocrine glands arise as outpocketings of epithelium tissue. They generally secrete enzymes, mucus, or serous fluid. They are characterized by ducts that open onto the free surface of a cavity or skin. Examples: sebaceous, sweat, mammary, pancreatic. The secretory portions may have one of several shapes: tubular, coiled, alveolar, with one duct or many ducts. And the endocrine gland, and that's G. I'll color in this purple. Endocrine glands arise like exocrine glands but lose their ducts during development. They are intimately related to capillaries, which conduct their secretory products away. Examples: thyroid, pituitary, adrenal. So I'm now coloring in the endocrine gland in that purple. And these little arrows, I'll go ahead and color in like a neon yellowish, but you can't even see it. But I'll color those in. And I'll also go ahead and color in the capillary. So what I'm coloring in pink is the capillary, which is surrounded by the endocrine gland. All done. Look at that. Tissue's epithelium. And the several layers that occur over time. Perfect. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe.